Question number 48. Use the factor theorem to determine whether x plus 3 is a factor of p of x, which is equal to 2x to the fourth plus 4x to the third minus 4x squared plus 5. Specifically, evaluate p at the proper value, then determine if x plus 3 is a factor. Okay, I'm going to write the factor theorem down really quick. So here I wrote down the factor theorem and also included the remainder theorem, because the remainder theorem is also built on the premise of the factor theorem. Now, the factor theorem says x minus c is a factor of f of x if f of c equals to 0. And now if f of c equals to 0, then x minus c is a factor of f of x. And the reason why I included the remainder theorem, because it says when f of x is divided by x minus c, the remainder is equal to f of c. So basically what I'm telling you to do is, what I'm saying is, you can find the 0 of your divisor, and your divisor in the form is x minus c. In this case, your divisor is going to be x plus 3. Find the 0 of your divisor. Once you find the 0 of your divisor, you can plug that in. You can plug that into your polynomial, which can be considered your dividend. And if the outcome is 0, that means your remainder is 0. If your remainder is 0, the outcome is 0. If the outcome is 0, your divisor, x minus c, which in this case, x plus 3, is a factor of p of x. It may sound a little bit confusing, and this is not a lecture. Let's just get into the problem. So make sure you have the factor theorem down and the remainder theorem down. Screenshot it, whatever you got to do, because I am going to erase that. Okay. Let's get into the mathematics. Step number 1, take your divisor, which is x plus 3, and set it equal to 0, and find the 0 of that. X plus 3 equals to 0. Subtract 3 from both sides. X equals to negative 3. Now you have two options. You can do it the synthetic division way, or you can just plug in negative 3 into p of x and see what you get. I'm going to plug in negative 3 into p of x instead of doing synthetic division. Let's find p of negative 3. That's going to equal to 2 times negative 3, that quantity to the 4th power, plus 4 times negative 3 to the 3rd, minus 4 times negative 3 squared, plus 5. You know what? I'll show you guys both ways. How to plug it in once you find the 0 of your divisor, and then how to use synthetic division to determine that. So negative 3 to the 4th power. You're multiplying the quantity of negative 3 by itself 4 times. Negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is going to be, oops, what happened here? Positive 9. Once again, that's positive 9. 9 times 9 is 81. So we have 2 times 81. Negative 3, that quantity raised to the 3rd power is going to be negative 27. You know, if you just get rid of 1, get rid of 1 of the negative 3's right there. That'd be positive 9 times negative 3, which is negative 27. Then minus 4 times negative 3, that quantity squared, as we did up there. That's going to be positive 9 plus 5. 2 times 81 is 162. 4 times negative 27 is negative 108. 4 times 9 is negative 36. Well, negative 4 times 9 is negative 36 plus 5. 162 minus 108 is going to be 54. 36 plus 5. 54 minus 36 is going to be 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. So P of negative 3 equals to 23. And because it does not equal to 0, x plus 3 is not a factor of p of x. Remember, according to the factor theorem, the 0 of my divisor, when I plug that into my dividend, plug that into my function, the output must be 0. If the output is 0, the remainder is 0. And if the remainder is 0, that means your divisor, in this case x plus 3, would indeed be a factor of p of x. Because it's not 0, it is not a factor. Make sure you have this down, these steps, because I'm going to show you guys how to do it the long division way. Alright, I'm going to clear my screen. So when you do it the long division way, step number 1 is still the same. Find the 0 of your divisor. So take x plus 3, set it equal to 0, solve for x. Now let's draw the long division symbol. Negative 3 goes on the outside. That's the 0 of my divisor. You're going to take the coefficients of your dividend, or in this case your function. So 2x to the 4th, 4x to the 3rd, negative 4x squared. There are 0x to the 1st, and then my constant is 5. Do not forget to place that 0 if you skip a power or multiple powers. X to the 4th, x to the 3rd, x squared, 0x to the 1st, and the constant. Bring down the first term, which is 2. You're going to take that 2 and multiply it with that negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is going to be negative 6. Here you're going to combine. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Multiply again. Negative 3 times negative 2 is going to be positive 6. Negative 4 plus 6 is going to be positive 2. Keep going. Negative 3 times 2 is going to be negative 6. Place that there. 0 minus 6 is going to be negative 6. Negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. Remember, you're going to add. 5 plus 18 is 23. The last number is known as your remainder. Because according to the factor theorem, p of x divided by x minus c is equivalent the remainder, let me see, to f of c in terms of the remainder. In terms of remainder. So the remainder of the long division here will equal to, when I plug in the 0 there. Once again, it's 23. Alright guys, that's it to this question. Hope you guys understood it. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.